Hello friends, it's Jana. Today I'm doing a smaller arrangement with soil and perlites on it. Actually, lots of perlites this time. And here are the cuttings or rooted cuttings that I'm using because I love using this, very easy to maneuver. So I started with these taller plants to put in here and then added the smaller rosettes to go right below it or around this taller plants. That way it will have some different heights, and also added the donkey's tail again in the middle right there. And I just love having the pinks and purples in the middle. That's the middle part, and this is the other part, which is the right side, and kind of aim the rosettes going the other way. That way it will have different positions and angles. Here I think it needs something more, so I'm going to add this panda plant right in there in the middle to have more volume of taller plants. This time I am adding the toppings, which is the orchid moss in here. Alright friends, so like I showed you earlier, I did glue some orchid moss in here. So this is the finished product after gluing all the different colored moss in here. I showed you in the other video also that I did use different color moss in here. I have the reindeer moss, light green colored moss, and the dark green colored moss all the way around. So what I did is, after I glued the orchid moss, I also glued this other colored moss in here to let it hold on to the rest of the moss and soil. That way it doesn't fall off, because this succulent arrangement does have soil in here to make it last long. So this is facing all the way all in this side here. This is my front, where I am focusing my attention on the decoration on the succulents here. So they are all facing this way. I did something in the back which I will show you later, but let's see what I did here first. So in the left side here, I did a group of echeverias in different types of succulents in here. That way it will look like grouped nicely in there, compact. And also I leave a gap right here where I place this cute little shell in the middle. And in the middle part of here, I just kind of put a bunch of succulents in the middle. And also in the right side of this arrangement is I have this group of succulents again, which is kind of leaning towards me. If I stand on this end corner of this wood, I would see the succulents kind of facing me in the side here, so it won't be all focused to that side. That way I will have that nice view with this little shell on that side here. So you will probably see some of the strands of glue because it does have that, and I have not pulled them all yet because it looked like little hairs or cobwebs floating around here. I could still see them, but this is what I did so far. This is just one little log, which is actually very much easier than the other one that I previously made in my other video. So as you could see here, my donkey's tail is missing a lot of leaves because I did accidentally bump them and it falls off, but they grow fast. These missing pieces of donkey's tail on here, they will have another bud that would come out, or another plant that would just grow in here, and they would just fill up later on, just like these babies in here. And also I have these other ones in there, so they will just grow later. But I made them stay in this side here because this looks so pretty. I got this succulents from my outside garden, and this just have the winter stress, and it made different colors, kind of pink, which is so cute. And here is my panda plant. This is a kalanchoe panda, and here is my favorite, also another favorite kalanchoe, which is a melote. They will grow nicely, and I like having the heights on this taller and some smaller shorter succulents right in the bottom here. And that is what it looks in the front so far, friends. Now let's turn this around. You could see some of the shells I added in the side here. So this succulent or echeveria is kind of facing this side here, that way it wouldn't look so boring in the back. But I only got one donkey's tail here, so maybe later on I will add more later, but for now that's what I came up with. And here is another Anacampsaris ruffinsens, which is like a candy. I just love this type of echeveria. And here is the other side here. She is facing here. I just love that blue color, and all of this succulents that kind of faced it this way. That way it wouldn't look so boring if you have to go around or put this in the middle of the table. And that is what it looks in the back here so far, friends. That's all that I did so far, because I focused my attention on this side here, because this driftwood is facing more the side here, and it is where it holds most of the soil, and it sets right there perfectly. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed watching this quick arrangement video. I did not show everything, that way it will just be a quick video, that way it won't be too boring. And you can also see from my previous video on what I did similar to this that I just made, exactly similar, just gluing them together. And also you can just spray them later on, water them, use a sprayer, that way it doesn't flood. Alright, friends, well, I hope you enjoyed watching this succulents and driftwood arrangement that I made. Totally way easier than my previous video. So friends, let me know if you are making also the same thing, what techniques you use and how you do it. Alright friends, if you have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know. Alright, happy planting! Bye bye!